She told me she loved me with her lips pressed against my ear, just as the front door slammed and her husband's voice echoed through the hallway. There was no time to think, just raw adrenaline and the pounding of my heart as we scrambled off the bed, sheets tangled around our limbs, the scent of sweat and perfume still thick in the air. I grabbed my shirt, she grabbed my hand, and together we barreled toward the balcony, legs shaking, her wedding ring flashing in the sunlight. When we heard him shout her name, we didn't even look back. We launched ourselves over the railing and into the cold, blue pool below, hearts racing, lungs burning, laughter mixing with terror as we surfaced, sputtering. We hid in the bushes, dripping, trying to catch our breath, listening as her husband stormed through the house above us. I could see the fear in her eyes, but also something else, a wildness that matched my own. It was the third time this month we'd nearly been caught, but this was the closest call yet. She squeezed my hand, her fingers trembling, and whispered that she couldn't keep lying, that something had to give. I wanted to believe her, even as I knew we'd both said it before, always returning to the secrecy that made everything feel electric and wrong. Later, we snuck away separately, me slipping through backyards with my soaked shoes squelching, her climbing back inside to face her husband. I watched from afar as he pulled her into a stiff embrace, pretending not to notice the water dripping down her dress. I felt a sick thrill watching them, envy, guilt, and something darker all twisted together. I kept remembering the way she said she loved me, the heat of it, like a promise or a curse. But that night, alone in my apartment, I realized I wanted her to get caught. I wanted the chaos, the fallout, the truth out in the open, because as much as I craved her, I couldn't stand who I was becoming in the shadows. The real betrayal wasn't against her husband, or even her, but against myself. I was addicted to the danger more than the love. And as I lay awake, I understood the only way out was through the fire, but I wasn't sure I was ready to burn.